It's been a busy 4th of July. I got up, I took Linda and I to Pizza Hut we had a large stuffed crust pizza for breakfast. Doing my vlog. Come on in. No, you can come in and sit here while I do it. My youngest adopted son named Matthew Stanley just walked in while I'm doing this. But anyway, we had that pizza for breakfast, then we went to Walmart. I hate Walmart. Well, I don't hate them, but I hate going to them. It's absolutely mind-boggling how busy it was in there. Let me get a sip of water, H2O. Then we came home, and then I had to find Jerry and talk to him about a couple of things that are personal for him, me, and it actually involves Matt and Mike too, but I want to talk to Jerry first about it, about some ne'er-do-wells and some of the garbage they're trying to pull off, which isn't going to get done. And then after that I came home and Matt showed up, and he's got him a Coke and I've got me a mug of water, and we had a discussion. Then my son Chris showed up, and then my son Benjamin showed up. Oh, and prior to that, Linda and Aurora showed up. And they all have this penchant to keep the door open. I'm trying to chill it down in here. But anyway, so that's how my 4th of July is going right now. I'm going to have to pick my son Brandon up at 6 o'clock. That's about an hour and 40 minutes. And just that's what's going on. And my temperature gauge on my computer says 100 degrees. Let me put it on Windows real quick. Did it go? Yep. Now let me see what the weather service says it is. It says 99 degrees. That's okay. My wife busted me. I have to admit she is right. I was watching Pawn Stars. I get a kick out of it. I'm going to back up, way back. Decades ago, my late father and we would go haunt pawn shops and find bargains in them. And I grew up going to pawn shops and finding neat stuff. And he would find things other people would overlook. My dad always knew the value of stuff, you know, and that's how you learn. And it's one way to make extra money. One of the things that my father gave to me was the understanding of what coins are worth. And my oldest brother, younger than me, is my brother Chris, but the next oldest is Michael in Oklahoma City, and he has love for coins too. As a matter of fact, I'm leaving my coin collection to Michael Paul, and that's because he loves the, you know, coins, and I've got a fairly large collection, and I still collect. I find stuff that, and a lot of times I'll do things that are just, you know, interesting. I'm going to turn the light on, and I did this the other day, but I'm going to re-emphasize it because my sister and her husband JD will be watching. This is a 1992 D penny. It's a mint error. They made a few of them, but what's the mint error? They didn't clad the steel in copper. So it's a 1992 D steel penny. And if you look it up, and that one's in almost pristine condition, it's worth $100, maybe more by now. But I check my change every time I get change. Speaking of which, I got a nickel in my pocket I need to take out and look at later. That's a new one. Isn't worth anything but 5 pennies. But it's like a 1981 and on back until you get to wheatbacks. But the copper weight of those pennies is worth more than the face value of the pennies, because any penny 1981 and before, actually 1982 and before, is automatically worth 2 cents, maybe 3 cents by now due to inflation and our illustrious non-elected, oh, never mind. Let's go, Brandon. But the current political administration's effect on the economy is profoundly bad right now, and they have caused inflation. Well, it also applies to coins and their value. The older intrinsic metal or semi-precious metal coins that are copper and silver are worth more than they were prior to his coming into office, because the cost of everything else has gone up.
Got that power washer?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the youngest son, Benjamin, wanting to use the power washer. That's fine. But I am off on a tangent, and I've got a guest, and I'm going to cut this video short too. But Mom, I didn't forget that I have a brother named Zachary David, and I love him with my whole heart, and I pray for him every day. I love all of you guys watching this. I want God to bless you abundantly, and like that sign right there says, yeah, that sign, be kind. Bye.